and welcome to J29 Immigration Channel. My name is Odunola Bola Adeshope. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and the founder of J29 Immigration. If you're thinking about moving to Canada, then you're in the right place because at J29 Immigration, we will support you to make your Canadian dream a reality. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so now. Click on the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell so that you can get notifications whenever we release a new video. So let's get into today's video. Today, I'm going to be making a commentary on a certain video that made the rounds on the internet recently. And it's about an agent who scammed someone in Nigeria. But yes, I'm going to get into that video today. So if you're interested in getting real information about moving to Canada, then stay tuned on this video.
Tell me why you have brought the defendant to court.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. The whole thing started last year, February. So I met him through one of his friends. So he's into visa agents. So then I was not in Nigeria, I was in Dubai then. So I sent my dad and my wife to go and meet him to talk about the Canada visa. So we later agreed on one particular package, which is 3.2 million naira. And he said, we are going to pay the 500,000 naira for deposit fee. So once the approval is out, we are going to pay the remaining balance, which is 2.7 million naira. And my dad asked him then that the processing will take like how long? He said 3 months. He said by May, June, the visa will...
Okay. In these few sentences that the guy made, I already can spot about 3-4 red flags. Number one, he's a visa agency. I'm curious what that is. Is this a profession? Is it, I don't know, it could be anything. But again, that's a number one red flag. Now, number two, I'm hearing that he says there's a package and you pay 500,000 naira first, and then you pay 2.7 million naira after the application has been approved. Now that is another red flag because nobody can guarantee you an approval. So if anyone tells you or promises you an approval right off the bat, then that's a red flag. They just want to take money from you, which is the case here. He just wanted to make it a juicy offer. So you don't pay a lot of money at once and it doesn't seem like, oh, he's trying to scam you. But that's the reality of what this person is doing, really just trying to scam. And so he takes 500K first, and then number three, he promises that, oh, the visa approval is going to come in 3 months. The only thing that we know as regulated Canadian immigration consultants is the estimated processing time that IRCC published on their website. And you see, those processing times are updated very frequently. So if you see, say, processing time for a visit visa, for example, from Nigeria, today it could be 100 days. By the time you check in a week, it could be 200 days, right? So there's nobody that can guarantee you an approval. Neither can that person guarantee you the timelines. What we can give you is estimated timelines. Watch out for these red flags and just be very careful when you're dealing with visa agencies. Let's continue with the video.
May, June, the visa will be out, and we are going on July 1st, because he said he want to go to Canada through the conference package. So the conference will take place July 1st. That's within May and June, the visa will be out. We said, okay, no problem.
Another red flag. There is no such thing as a conference package. If you're visiting Canada, then you're coming as a visitor. Now, you could be a business visitor coming to, in quotes, attend a conference or something of that nature, but you are still coming to Canada as a visitor. Now, you will need to state your reasons for coming to Canada and provide proof in your application. So when you hear things like, oh, there's a conference package, honestly, this information is easy to find. Go on canada.ca, you will find it. There's no such thing as a conference package. Let's continue with this video. This is really interesting.
I said, okay, no problem. And he told us then that we should no worry, that he's assured of the May, June, that the visa will be out, because he has someone in the IRCC that is working there. So that we should not worry, his work is 100% sure. In fact, his mouth was so sweet.
Oh my God, did I just hear 100% sure? Do you know, even the life that we all live, like the lives that we have, we don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. right? We all pray that God spares our lives, God keeps us. But for someone to give you 100% guarantee, that is a red flag. You shouldn't just run. You should flee from this kind of person because they just want to take your money. And unfortunately, this happens to be what a lot of people like to hear. You just don't want to hear the truth. But honestly, I'm just encouraging you, please, when you hear things like this, flee from them. It is not possible. Let's continue with the video again.
Don't worry, his work is 100% sure. In fact, his mouth was so sweet then. He said, okay, no problem. So on February 14, so we gave him 450,000 naira. Though the processing fee is 500,000. But that time, I gave him one of my friends. I told him the guy is also interested. He said because of that, he's going to give me 50,000 naira discount. So we paid him 450,000 naira. My friend paid him 500,000 naira. So the whole thing started. So in April, he sent us the invite for the conference that we are going for. We said, okay, no problem. So, and then in April, he now messaged us again that he's sorry that during the processing, he spent more than the deposit fee that we gave him then, that we should please borrow him 50,000 naira. So our balance will remain 2,650,000 naira. We said, okay, no problem.
Again, this is another red flag. Unfortunately, this person was already neck deep in the engagement with this agent. So he says he paid a certain amount of money, but then something else happened and he had to pay more money. I mean, what could possibly happen? Once you submit an application and you pay the processing fees, that's it. IRS says even if they increase processing fees, they're not going to ask you to pay the delta, right? Which is the difference. You already paid your application with the processing fee that was applicable at the time. Unfortunately, this person, as I said, was already neck deep in the situation with this visa agent or visa agency. But yes, that just doesn't happen. It's not real. It's not true. Anyway, let's continue this video again.
So May, so we went for biometric in Lagos. So during that time, and I called him that you said this thing will be out within May and June. You know, we left Dubai because of this thing. He said we should don't worry. That his friend that is working there told him that we should just give him like some.
Again, he says he has a friend in IRCC that would help him process your application. How? Really? How? I mean, come on, guys, please. These are things that we shouldn't fall for. Please, please, don't fall for these things. Nobody can guarantee you anything. Nobody has a friend inside IRCC to help you do stuff and fast track your application. Come on. Anyway, let's continue.
That same May, he now called me that I should please, one of his family friend, he went to the airport to go and clear some goods so that the EFCC, they arrest him there, that the goods that he went to clear belongs to all those Yahoo boys, that I should please and borrow him 100,000 naira.
The visa agent is asking for a loan from his client. Help me understand why that is happening. Like how? Again, this is just to show you that this is just a random individual scamming people to make ends meet for himself. Really just living off people's hard-earned money unjustly, unfortunately, because how do you loan money from your client? I mean, someone who's got good business ethics will never do that. Another red flag. At this point, honestly, if I was this person, I would have taken a step back. But hey, I'm not that person. I can never be that person, right? I know better. So please don't be this person. Don't fall into this kind of trap, or don't be in this kind of situation. Let's continue the video.
I think it's May 29th or May 30th of that last year. I said, okay, no problem. I borrowed him the money. I now asked him, what about the visa is not yet out? You said May and June. This is ending of May. He said we should not worry that June the visa will be out. Once the visa is not out by May, June the visa will be out. I said, please, I should borrow him 350,000 naira. That he wants to.
So this agent got the first loan and then a second loan from his client. And this was what? Many months after the promised 3 months, and they still don't have anything from you. Again, all of these are red flags. I can continue on this video and I will dissect every aspect of this video. But I would say maybe go take time to watch it. But honestly, I'm going to encourage you to be very careful when dealing with people. Only deal with regulated Canadian immigration consultants. Did you even know that immigration or Canadian immigration is actually a licensed field? So it's not a field where you can just wake up one morning and feel like practicing and then just start practicing. No, we literally have to go back to school, study for over a year, and then we write English tests all over again. And then you take an entry to practice exam before you are allowed to practice. And even after you start practicing, on an annual basis, you have to renew your license. And that is all that we have to do to ensure that we are in good standing with the College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultants in Canada. So keep all of these in mind when you want to deal with anybody regarding your Canadian relocation. The person has to be a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Now, I know that there's a lot of videos making the rounds on the internet about all kinds of influencers saying different things about, oh, there's a new pathway, there's a new pathway. Just do your due diligence. Honestly, if you will be working on your Canadian relocation dreams by yourself or your application by yourself, by all means, do it yourself. But do not put it in the hands of a visa agency. They have nothing to lose. They never would submit that application like your representative because they're not your representative. So whenever they cook up stuff in your application or they misrepresent you, they are putting that application in as though you're the one putting in the application. I'm going to give you 5 red flags to help you spot a fake immigration agent. Number 1, they will guarantee you success. They'll guarantee you an approval. That is a red flag. When they tell you that, oh, 100% guarantee your application will be approved, then you know that that is not true. Nobody can guarantee you an approval. So please, that is your number 1 red flag. Now, immigration consultants are governed by a body in Canada called the College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultants. If you want to verify this person's license and that they're in good standing, just go to the College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultants, CICC. And I'm going to put the link below as well, just for you to be able to access it. Check that person on the registry. If you don't find them there, then that's it. That person is not regulated. You shouldn't be working with the person. Number 3 is they wouldn't sign an agreement with you. So you have no expectations, nothing to hold them. Do you understand? Like, they just say to you, oh, we can do it for you. This is what you want to move to Canada. Don't worry, we can do it for you. You don't get the fine print. You don't understand what they're going to do. They don't even give you details of what they're going to do. That's another red flag. That's number 3 red flag. Number 4 red flag is they would also promise you heaven and earth, right? Honestly, people always say that when something is too good to be true, it is honestly too good to be true. So keep all of those things in mind as well. It's too good to be true. If they tell you anything, by all means, go on the Canada.ca website. You can verify anything from the Government of Canada website. So keep that in mind. Number 5, and the final one, is they don't give you access to your application. Like, you don't know what went in. You don't know what they submitted. They just keep everything away from you. That is unethical. Now, for every application that we submit at J29, we ensure that the applicant knows exactly what's inside their application. They provide us the information and we help them put it all together nicely. Now, they get to review their application before we submit. Matter of fact, all our clients will give us a final go-ahead before we submit their application. So we submit as their representatives. Now, some of these agents will just create a pseudo email and create an account for you on the Government of Canada website. And of course, because they're not representing you, they submit that application as though it is you. So when they cook up stuff in your application and then they say to you, yeah, we've submitted, that's it. You don't know what went in. You have no idea. But the bad part of that, really, and the really most painful part of it, is that if there's a misrepresentation and there's a 5-year ban, it comes to you directly. You are responsible because they submitted that application as though it is you. But when we represent you, as representatives, we have a separate portal where we submit your applications. So we don't even get to create an account on your behalf. I mean, that's personal information. Like, we don't create, you don't give us your password, nothing. It's what it is. I hope that this video has helped you to understand a bit more and also encourage you to do your due diligence before engaging anybody with your Canadian dream. And of course, that is why we are here. As I said in the beginning of this video, my name is Odunla Bola Adesope. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant based in Canada, and I am the founder of J29 Immigration Services. At J29, all of our clients who have worked with us, they know that we take their applications seriously. We help them put it together nicely. We hold their hand through the entire journey. We do not hide anything from our clients. We are highly ethical in our practices. And so if you're thinking of moving to Canada in 2025, then feel free to reach out to us. Now book that consultation session. Let's get started with you. Another final thing I would like to add, this one is a bonus red flag. Agents don't book consultations with you. So they don't even get to spend time with you to understand your situation and make recommendations. They already have packages that they give to people. You pay this, you pay that. I could go on and on giving you red flags, but I hope this has helped you just to understand the idea of doing your due diligence before you engage anybody. Thank you for staying tuned till the end of this video. Please click on subscribe and click on the notification bell so you get updated when we upload more content like this, or just useful content to help you on your Canadian immigration journey. Till I come your way again in my next video, my name, as I said earlier, is Odunla, and thank you for watching.